made a huge mistake.
It's really raining up. Can you hear me?
I can hear
yeah,
you.
yeah.
It's raining out for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't live in a basement, so I'm not going to drown from any of the crazy weather, so I'm fine with that.
That's fine. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, I guess you choose affordable living conditions, but you constantly run the risk of death. There's a trade-off.
There's always a
It's
trade-off.
fair.
You see, I have the possibility of getting something wet. You die from random bear attacks.
Yeah, oh god, I keep forgetting that's actually a real thing where I live. Fuck.
That's what you get.
I just, is the rule for seeing raccoons in like little mini forest life? Is the rule just if they run around during the daytime, don't fuck with them?
Probably.
Because I've heard there's a higher chance they have rabies if they do.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know the lore on rabies.
Just don't fuck with, because.
Ugh.
So anyway, how do you think Japan deals with blackface?
Mr. Popo exists. There's Jinx.
Yeah. Oh, actually, are you recording right now?
Maybe.
Fuck.
That was terrible.
So, before the recording began, we were talking about Dragon Ball Z Kai. It began with something else.
It was definitely
like,
about Kai. You were asking about how Mr. Popo was a different color. Yeah, he turned blue.
Yeah, he turned blue, and I think they changed Jinx's tint, and I was just like...
Yeah, Jinx is purple.
In a situation like that.
Mr. Popo is blue. They are not black.
No, he's black.
They're not black. As far as you're concerned in the English release, they're not black. Don't worry about it.
Or you could just say Jinx was so black she turned purple. So fuck
How does that work?
Like, I don't fucking know. Just...
Hey, Lem, you're a little late, but it's fine. It's only been 2 minutes because
yeah.
it took that long for Chris to get ready.
We were just as planned. Not really.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We made it. We're right here. We made it. We're at number 2 right now. We didn't kill ourselves yet, which is a good. That's a good head start.
That's for when
like
school
half
starts.
there every week for other reasons.
Yeah, don't worry about it. By episode 10, someone will die.
Man, I feel like that's a promise that's gonna have to be delivered one day. There's so many podcasters that say that. Like, one of us is gonna die pretty soon. Like, who's gonna be the fucking one to do it?
Giant Bone Cast. No. It's gonna be the best friends because Pat will end up dying from his diet.
No, it's gonna be the people who do Red Letter Media.
I'm not super familiar with Red Letter. Who's the least healthy?
Pikmin.
Oh, Pikmin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How does Pinkman survive on his daily basis? Or hers, I don't know. This person is.
He subsists on movies and anger.
Oh, so it's gonna be a blood pressure thing, or somebody's just gonna hit him in the back of the head with something big and heavy?
Well, I mean, Kiryu got hit by a metal bat and he kept walking, so anyone can survive a bat to the head.
But a sledgehammer's a different issue.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Wait, did Kiryu take both a bat and a sledgehammer and he walked off one and not the other? I'm not that far in the Yakuza.
Don't worry about it.
Spoilers.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, what spoilers? He gets hit in the back of the head with a fucking...
not him.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
it. Okay.
Alright, yeah, here we are. We made it. We're episode 2. Chris still supports blackface or something. Lem's late. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're all here.
And all is right with the world.
Yeah, I think so.
The worst part is, since I got cut off halfway through, I can't even finish that point, so I'm just gonna let it rock. Yes.
It's fine.
Blackface boys.
It's fine. My sister and brother have this like cream thing that it's like that black exfoliate thing for your face to clean your face up.
I thought this was gonna go a way different place when you started talking about your brother and sister. I'm just fucking black. Like where are you?
Oh no, I just look at them and I'm like, no, this is not right. I don't care if it is fancy makeup shit. It could have been any other color, but whatever.
Did you just turn off the lights, pretend they're ninjas and shit at night? I don't fucking know.
I got nothing for that one.
You know how you sneak up on an... Oh, no, let me not go there. Okay, let's move on.
I mean, my brother did like Naruto, but I don't think it works that way.
Man. The more I think about Naruto... Okay, why am I thinking about Naruto, actually?
You always think about Naruto.
Well,
it's in your genes.
You know the worst part is? I've been thinking about Naruto a lot more often than I think I should or I'm comfortable with. But has anybody here watched Boruto at all? Just wondering.
No. Do you, Lem?
I already did!
What?
Well, Lem excited in the background.
Lem, have you seen the Boruto's? Woo. There we go, fixed it, saved it.
The Boruto.
Did you watch the Boruto's?
I've been watching every week. It's not bad, still.
Yeah, that's what's fucking with me. It's not... Well, granted, early Naruto was pretty good, all things considered, but like... Wait, Kishimoto isn't writing anymore, is he?
No.
Kishimoto is not the main writer.
Oh no, I mean, it's Kishimoto's
I actually don't know for this one, because I just know that the plot of this anime is anime original.
Oh, so it won't suffer from I don't know what to write.
I honestly don't know who's at the head.
Man.
Okay, so the...
go, Chris.
No, I was asking. Okay, so the anime and the manga...
And then Chris cut off.
And...
As from what I've seen, yes.
Oh, wow, okay, interesting, because I've actually been, like, going into both, and I've noticed that I'm only already going to converge at some point, but they're doing the Game of Thrones thing.
From episode 1, they have, like, separate new characters that aren't introduced in the manga at all.
That's interesting.
You think there's just going to be completely separate, like, universes? Or are you going to converge at some point? Because that's what I assume.
See if it lasts that long.
That is a good... Okay, to be fair, I mean, Boruto, like, Dragon Ball GT kept fucking going. That thing was garbage. But that
was...
Dragon Ball GT has multiple studios
on it. Also, that's kind of what's his...
It changed studios and...
Wait, what, Lem? Sorry, you go.
And Dragon Ball Super has changed to different studios within its airtime, so...
Wait, Super or GT?
Super.
What about GT? You were talking about GT before.
Oh, you're talking about GT? Oh, I was talking about Super.
No. All I remember is that GT was kind of what's his name? Toriyama wanted to like combine his favorite parts of Dragon Ball into Dragon Ball Z, and that was what happened. Don't worry about it.
How do you take two good things and then make one thing way worse than both the other two good things? Because the two
things have different strengths that don't work together well.
I mean, I gotta think, because I remember I am a fan of the original Dragon Ball. I know not a lot of people are familiar with that.
It's more of a comedy piece than the Journey of the West style.
It's still a fight. It's still a fight show.
It doesn't. I mean, it's not. The fight wasn't its main goal originally. It turns into that later on, but it's more story oriented compared to Z's fight mentality, and that's about it.
And I feel like Z kind of carried that over up until the end of the Frieza arc. Like, the Frieza arc had more intermissions where story was happening with occasional fight than just, like, straight up we're having a tournament every other fucking week or there's some guy who's gonna blow shit up again. So... You count Android Saga as part of the Cell Saga, or no?
Yeah, it's a part of the Cell Saga.
Yeah.
It's a piece of the Cell Saga.
Wait, do people usually divide those two? I just, like, they tie into one another directly.
Some people
As far as I know, it's supposed to be Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, Cell Saga, Buu Saga.
Wait, Saiyan Saga?
No. They associate the Cell Saga. They associate it with the Cell games.
Oh,
but that's way too short then.
Is it because? Yeah, it's because I was gonna say it's because of runtime, or is it? Because my first thought was they might separate two of them because of the like antagonist shift, where the androids were the big threat, then Cell becomes the big threat.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But they do it based on. Yeah. Actually,
I don't really know.
I mean, okay, I remember the Buu Saga. The Buu Saga had a bunch of problems, but I remember like sparingly the Cell Saga in terms of quality. Where do you think it lied? Like. Because Frieza is just the most... Sorry, what?
Cell Saga is, like, top tier.
Better than Frieza?
I think it did the generation thing a bit better.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Before Buu kind of messed that up.
Before Buu fucked like, this passing of the torch story. Goku's dead, Gohan kills the big bad. Oh, no, wait, he's back again.
No, don't worry about it. Goku will solve all the problems. Anyway, anime's bad.
Also, it's awkward because all of the Buu Saga happened in one day.
Wait, what?
Chris, Chris, calm down.
It took place. It took place in one day because that's the 24 hours that Goku was brought back to life for that tournament.
Oh you sure it's one day?
Wait, are you?
Because no, that's the thing. That's how Goku came back for that moment. Because he came back to life with oh, you get this one day to be in this tournament, and then that day.
Damn, that's dumb.
But
don't worry.
I gotta.
No, Chris, Senzu beans let them not be tired, so they can do whatever the hell they want. You can ignore times. You don't have to wait if you have Senzu beans.
I'm just listening, and I'm trying so hard to just like chronologically place all the events of Buu and realize that was like. Okay, wait. The Goku gets revived, so you could say that's 2 days max, which doesn't make it better. But
wait, don't they also spend a chunk of like? Is Kami's realm outside the realm of time or something like that? Kami's household?
I don't think so, because time does pass while things are going on, so...
Okay.
Maybe it's more than a day.
Goku does talk to Kami at separate...
times.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, we spent 11 minutes talking about nothing important, I guess.
Now let's talk about the most important thing.
No.
I guess John...
No, we gotta do that. We gotta steal another thing.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we're stealing more.
Save search turned off and everything. Go.
Fine, we'll steal another thing. What's in the mailbag? Oh, wait.
Oh, we don't have a mailbag. Don't worry about that.
What's in my mailbag? Oh, your credit card payment is due.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. Chris's wallet is Schrodinger's wallet. Its money may or may not exist in there. You're really upset right now.
Hey, let's go to the docket, please.
I was gonna say we're gonna talk. I'm gonna make this real quick. I didn't do anything my week. Lem, did you do anything important?
I survived.
Oh wait, no, I did do one thing. I beat Persona 5. We finally did it.
Oh.
I mean, I guess we should
talk about it right now or later.
That might take a while.
General thoughts?
I got a lot of opinions.
That's
I
fine.
got a lot of things to say.
We don't really have important news to talk about.
Yeah, we only have a few things. It's like the week after E3, so nothing major really happened.
Yeah, just give like a mini breakdown of what you thought about the game overall, and then go into more detail if you want to at a later point.
We'll talk about it after. We'll talk about it after we get all the news done.
All
right. I mean, outside of that, I'm trying to think. I beat Persona 5. I got to play Friday the 13th a little bit. That's pretty fun.
I would love. I heard it looked good.
I saw the deal. I saw the DLC thing that came up. I didn't buy the game personally. My brother bought the game, so I got to try it on his account. And like on the first try, I was like the third to last person to die. Like I found the gas, I found the boat, and then I spent the entire run looking for the propeller, and then I couldn't find the propeller, and the only reason I died is because I didn't know you had to sit down to let your stamina recover.
Wait, you have to like physically sit down. You can't just stand still when your stamina comes back?
You need to like stop moving for a little bit, but then by the time I started moving, the screen did the TV static thing where Jason teleports. I'm like, oh great, he's here. I'm gonna probably not make it now, but that was pretty fun.
Oh. So the mechanic in game is like if you were in a horror movie, you're running full speed, you have to physically stop because your character's like, holy shit, he's behind me, that kind of thing.
No, they get physically exhausted. There's a stamina gauge, and you can figure it out because your screen gets grayer and grayer the more tired your character is, and they'll literally like pass out from exhaustion or something like that, which means Jason can just walk up and kill you.
Speaking of Jason, you might want to look up the specific like list of things you need to do to actually kill Jason at the camp.
I saw that. That list is so stupid. Holy crap.
It is fucking... Well, it's a movie kill. It's a movie kill, but it is like fucking absurd.
It's multiple.
It's multiple movie references into one movie. Also, that the DLC this weekend is going to be double EXP and all that stuff, and the Jason costume for the NES Jason game came out, and holy fuck, it looks really bad. You're like a walking purple Jason.
You mean it looks pretty good?
You're a walking purple Jason. It's fucking funny.
I mean, I'd be fucking terrified of this giant neon freak with a machete running at me. Like, there's just so many questions you have to ask about
John,
nature of reality at that point.
Minecraft blocky Jason walking around.
That would be funnier. That would be way funnier for the game.
That also sounds like a really hard thing to model.
Yeah.
No,
I was thinking like, what if
no,
you?
Chris. It would be scarier if a virtual fighter one model of Jason was running towards me with his pointy knees, trying to kill me. Like, just knee me. It'll end me sooner.
Uh, he just starts like cutting all the leaves and shit around him just because all the sharp objects just colliding with
Pretty
everything.
much.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's just.
I was thinking like, oh sorry, not
Oh no, go.
No, I was just thinking like how freaky it would be to play a game like Until Dawn that just has this really crazy on point character models and facial animations, and just have a Minecraft figure walking through that world trying to kill people.
That would be.
If they could do that,
that would be amazing.
No, I think that'd be even harder because you were trying not to laugh, but you'll shake the controller.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That sounds like a cabin in the woods type of thing. The polygon monster coming out of the floor.
Actually, wait, weren't they working on a sequel to Cabin in the Woods?
Or
did I just imagine that?
I forgot all about it.
There is? I didn't know about this, actually.
About all the shit
all I know is that the Mist remake just came out yesterday on Spike.
I just saw an ad for that today, and that caught me by fucking surprise. They're making a Mist TV show, or it's a movie?
No, it's out. It's a TV show. It came out yesterday.
On Netflix?
On Spike.
Spike.
It's gonna be Spike. Yeah, I don't know why Spike's doing it, but hey, it's a Mist TV show.
We don't know why.
The literal trailer has like a lady with half her bottom jaw is just missing, running through the door, and everyone panics. They're not in a they're not in a supermarket anymore, but they're in a mall, and it seems to be like more monsters are gonna appear and stuff like that for this. TV series.
I thought you were talking about as in Mist, as in the point and click adventure where you're stuck in a book.
No. We're talking about Demas from Stephen King and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
I'm like, huh?
It's just
like Mist, the puzzle game is getting a show. What?
Yeah, solve the puzzles or die. There you go. That'd be a TV show I'd watch.
Yeah. Actually, thinking about that more, Mist the TV show could just be Mist the movie, but longer because
it is. It's a modern remake of the movie.
Yeah, but I feel like when we say modern remake, it's like the same exact situation, but in a different location. You know what I mean? It's
true.
Just like people stuck in a place. There's funky shit going on outside. Don't go outside or you die. Or things come inside, they kill.
Oh,
it's just the same.
This time, in the trailer, they showed that the crazy religious lady from the film. She's talking to a pastor, and the pastor's like, it's bad. It's Judgment Day, and she's like, and then he's like, God will judge her if she is to be judged and stuff like that, and you can tell that she's already going crazy like way before. Like they're giving some like
so it's a prequel.
They're giving some like background context to the characters.
Yeah, I guess the characters they weren't really fleshed out a lot, but I wouldn't say that's a bad thing in the movie. It's just like, okay, she's fucking crazy. He's, just some kid who gets killed by an octopus monster or some shit. So I suppose fleshing out the
point of originally the point of the Mist was like, it's this, we're just a bunch of people.
It's The Walking Dead.
No, not even close, man. It's more like,
well, I mean, in terms of like the way it's a human drama, but like there's this terrible accident going on around.
It's more like Lovecraftian in nature because these things just exist and they're doing what they do best. They are just animals. They're just hunting. We are humans, yet we are completely powerless against them, and we just exist there, and we do not matter. Which is kind of like one of the key concepts of Lovecraftian lore, where it's like humans are so insignificant that they'll never matter at all. Especially with the scene with the giant monster at the end of the movie when it starts walking. It's just walking. It doesn't even notice the humans.
Yeah,
that like drives in the nail.
Oh yeah, I mean, I remember reading the book, and one thing that I think everybody who's read a Stephen King book could probably say this too. Of like there are ways that he can describe things that I think cinema just can't really capture. And one thing he described was how that large, towering creature was so inconceivably big and unnatural that like human mind couldn't perceive it. It's the same Lovecraftian thing, but
you can get away with it. You can portray that. It's just that you have to be a little bit more creative than you're doing right now.
I mean, the behemoth looks amazing. In the movie, the behemoth looks amazing. Like it doesn't have an actual name, but have you seen the concept piece?
It's not so much about. Oh yeah,
I haven't seen the movie. I have no context.
Oh, you've never seen the movie? It's a good movie. You should actually watch it. I'd recommend it.
Yeah, it's actually pretty.
Maybe when I get when I get a laptop.
Oh yeah, you're
not
there. You
what I'm
should have
running
told us
right
about
now.
that, Mister. I have no week. I lost my laptop.
Because you guys started talking about this. I'm gonna wait till after, but okay.
Well, I asked you first. That's why.
I have had problems with my laptop, so I went to Best Buy. I'm like, okay, Best Buy, help me out. I know it's the problem. There's something wrong with your charging port. So here, well, since you're still under warranty, we'll take it and we'll try to fix it within 2 weeks. So, for context, for the last every single year, something bad's been happening to one of my laptops. Some sort of physical dysfunction, and it just doesn't want to work.
Lem is cursed with bad laptops.
And I owe every single year. I wait. Okay, maybe I'll be able to get the laptop fixed, and I can keep all my data. It has it. My record is 4-4. I've gotten a new laptop.
Wait, 4 laptops.
4 new laptops.
Yeah. What do you?
They were all under warranty, so it's the same money being used cycling through all these laptops.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you live in a swamp? It's just like mist and fucking like hot air is just blowing all over your laptop all day. Like, what's going on?
The mist.
A total fail. First one was motherboard failure. Second one was hinge crack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Fourth one, it's screen crack and then hinge crack.
Yeah, I saw that mess. That was awesome.
Followed up by this. I also had a side laptop which I was trying to use on the side, but then that one has been bad because it's Toshiba and those have been known for the screws have been known to fly out without any reason.
Huh.
And I never noticed that the screws went out until a couple months too late. So it's literally the computer I'm using right now is literally being held up together by Scotch tape.
That is awesome.
Love it. Love it.
Ghetto fixes for ghetto laptops.
Well, I think I said last week.
This is the one that survived for the last 4 years. I just can't bring it to school because mom's like, no, you're not doing this.
No, you can't make us look bad already.
Does it say something that your mom wouldn't even want to take that and send it to the Philippines?
No, because I'm working with this one.
Just send a roll of Scotch tape and then you can slightly open it and you can see a screen inside.
I just imagine the entire thing is Scotch taped together except a very small cell phone size hole for him to look at the screen and just barely make things out.
Wait, you just Scotch taped the keyboard too, right? Just put Scotch tape on top of it?
Yeah.
It's not on the keyboard. It's on... The keyboard is on the right hinge. No, not right hinge. It's on the right... top right, like where the power button would be. Close my laptop incorrectly. The back splits open up.
Well, I guess... You know what? If any of your laptops work and you have money on this... If you need money, I'd probably pay you to pick up anything, because... My laptop has a motherboard failure, and I have nothing else to do work with, so...
And your laptop has a malignant tumor.
Oh yeah, that thing can kill me at any time. Apparently, I should really be dumping my laptop right now, or at least get the battery out.
No, man, it's fine. Just leave it there, Chris. That way, like I said last week, just throw it at someone when you need to.
Nah, the danger is overblown.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting this happens.
No, the worst part is... Just out of habit, I keep leaving the charger in and just putting it under my bed, so it's really just a bomb that's constantly being heated and charged up underneath my bed.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Chris.
It just happens.
Living dangerously to the very end.
Yeah.
Lem, is that it for your week?
Yeah.
That and just running around being told things are happening when they weren't.
You want to talk about that, or is nothing important?
Nothing important.
Alright, I did, what did I do? Oh yeah, actually, I gotta tell you guys something really funny. So I know I mentioned to you guys earlier, I signed up to, for working on Rite Aid or something like that, right? For grocery?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So, on the day of the podcast, after that, I did the form and everything, and I sent it, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I put in my resume, and I got off, and I went to bed, because I was exhausted. Because, recording and editing a podcast on the same day is kind of a fucking dumb idea. But hey, you gotta do it.
You don't have to do it.
I gotta do it.
You don't have
I gotta
to
do it.
No, we don't
It'd
have
probably
to
be
do it.
smart if you didn't do
No,
it.
it'd be smart if I did do it on time. So on Sunday, on that Sunday, I go back to check on it because I'm like, huh. Well, I did this because that weekend we did the podcast. I was like, it's been a week. It should have gotten the thing done. I should have gotten it by now. And then I go on the website, I sign in, and it's like, you didn't finish your resume. I mean, you didn't finish your application. Would you like to finish it? I'm like, holy fuck. I waited an entire week for nothing.
Did you get your hopes up?
I got my hopes up.
Were you like, my party's almost over?
Well, I'm like...
Hey, look at the bright side, John. It wasn't your bill.
Oh boy.
They follow someone who's like, being an adult is hard, and he realized he didn't sign his bill.
Oh god, that hurts. The only time I had to go pay bills was an online thing because I paid with credit, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna switch transfer money over, and that's it. But damn, that sucks.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's
bad.
I am so eager to just spin this conversation away from bills.
Oh no, Chris. You told me something interesting that you got to talk about for your week.
Hey, Chris, you follow Digi2, then you should know about this.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, what John's referring to is so this week. Sorry.
Wait. I'm trying to think. Wait, did I do anything else for my week before that? I beat Persona and I fucked up writing an application. Oh yeah, I don't know. I remember. Chris and I were supposed to record, and then I'm like, I don't know how emulator work, and then my brain's like, well, I can't controller plug in, so an active failure of my brain happened this week too. That was great.
Oh, you mean when we were over at your house?
Yeah, I was trying to set up shit, and then things didn't happen, so things got pushed back.
Yes.
Maybe a week or two. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, actually, like Lem, kind of weigh in on this. How often do emulators you use work the first time? Because for me, every emulator I download takes at least 3 days to get set up correctly. And John is like the same thing.
Everything I use usually comes out of the box. It's usually not the emulator's problem, it's the ROM's fault.
I'm just unlucky.
Usually it's the ROM, like, oh, this ROM is missing this file, or this file, or this file.
Yeah, that is
I guess I'm just unlucky.
That's kind of why
and then you open up the RAR file, like, what's going on? There's, like, only, like, one file stuck in there, and not all the files you need for it to run.
Yeah, that's just some reason why I kind of gave up on Fightcade, trying to run that shit and realizing, every version of Third Striker or Garo is just missing files to go to this fucking forum somewhere.
There's ways to supply that. It's not bad.
All right,
there's like torrents available of like, all of the Fightcade ROMs right here.
Yeah, but oftentimes I'm just like, I want to find the third or fourth result. That's the farthest I go. I don't want to just go straight to. It's not even a moral thing; it's just a laziness thing.
No, these are torrent packs that has the entire thing.
Mike,
okay.
One of the big issues we had with the emulator is that my computer can literally not detect my controllers, and I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm probably gonna be working on that tomorrow. I'm probably gonna head over and talk to some people about it. Probably get it fixed, and we'll see what happens from there.
Whenever you get that set up.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know when I get that thing set up.
Like, the only problem I usually have is like, on the old computers, like, this one game just decides to not read controls.
Yeah.
Oh well.
My laptop's not even detecting.
I'm gonna restart the computer.
Yeah, my laptop's not even detecting the thing.
So no, as in the game doesn't register inputs.
Oh, that's bad.
Wait, when you say register inputs, you mean it doesn't register inputs, period?
Like, I'm mashing on the keyboard and it's not going straight to the it's not going straight into the start menu, which means that it's this at this moment this game is not reading inputs.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's it for my week. Chris, you can go. This story, Len deserves to hear this story.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's not much of a story, but so this week I started my brand new contracting job at TaskRabbit, which is just this fancy startup company. You make yourself an independent contractor and you just work odd jobs. Like, somebody needs their apartment to get clean, you do that.
You do laundry, you do like walking dogs.
It's Chris wearing the maid costume being like, "Welcome, master."
I thought about that, and no. Not
It's
even
actually
because I
not, it's
wouldn't.
not that bad.
I gotta go now. Look, I
Don't
already
worry
know what I'm
about
gonna look up for the podcast photo. Okay, I know.
Oh.
I'm good. All right, keep going. Keep
I did
going.
legitimately think about like taking my profile picture as me in a maid costume, but I realized not that I wouldn't do it, that I wouldn't get any hires or the worst kind of hires.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just
Like-
keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's a sort of a thing that's made to last.
Oh, well, I'll keep going now. Damn it, Lem. Uh, so my very first job was cleaning. I had to go to this apartment, Midtown Manhattan, West Side. Go up the stairs, open the door, or knock on the door. The guy opens it. First thing I smell is just the smell of mildew and stagnant shit in the air. Like somebody just left a turd in the toilet bowl and never flushed it. It was permeating this air. And the man that I see is this older gentleman, not very old, I'd say maybe like mid-50s, graying
Not
hair.
geriatric.
Not geriatric, but like he clearly could not take good care of himself, not because he wasn't able to, but because he didn't want to. So the guy, body odor, thinning hair, overweight, was wearing like sweats and a t-shirt. I don't really care that much about that. One of the first things I noticed on his face was that he had this long, dangling piece of flesh, like there was a bad skin graft and he just never got checked out, or an animal clawed his face and it was just hanging off.
Oh,
Like John, when I talked to John, he basically said, "Oh, you met a goblin." I'm like, "Yeah, basically met a goblin." So I stepped into his apartment, stains on the walls, unidentifiable stains on the floor. He has packages of open and unopened food, boxes, unopened mail, crowded all around this
You
desktop.
had to clean this house.
Yes, my job was to clean his house. Not just that, the thing that fucked with me was the description for the job, because he said it'd be an hour job, it'd only be like, light sweeping and mopping and take the garbage out. And I'm like, okay, that's fair, an hour of work, that should be fine.
You could go back to your boss and tell them about that.
Oh no, the thing is I accepted it, so unless there's like some kind of crazy circumstances. The whole thing about TaskRabbit is you're basically working for yourself. What the company does is they reroute you to people who want your help. So, like, if it's kind of crazy HR thing, I might be able to get out of it, but I did say I'm cleaning his apartment, so some of this is to be expected. I talked to customer support with this, so that's what they said. Okay. Afterwards.
They said you would run into goblins and orcs in New York City and deal with their dens.
Yeah, basically, he said bring a weapon. Preferably one that you don't care about getting dirty. Just throw it in the fire afterwards, I guess. Fucking Legend of Zelda.
He's like, Chris is like, guy's like, I cost 1 mana and I'm a 2/1 with haste.
Inside. Well, not even inside jokes.
That's like a magic thing. I said, he cost 1 mountain. There we go. I fixed it. I saved the day. I'm a nerd, right, guys? I'm a real nerd. I'm a real nerd now.
You beat me.
I ruined the podcast again.
Oh, this podcast isn't ruined yet. It's not over yet. Let's see how far we can fucking go
before we die.
That's not gonna be very far. Wait, before one of us die or all of us die? Because that's a very different marker of progress.
Whoever wakes up and finds out half their body is missing, or they're missing both their kidneys. How about that?
Well, fuck, I'm out.
Oh. Well, yeah, you're working for TaskRabbit. That's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess to continue, the apartment's very small. So, look to the left, his bed is unkept, strange stains. Look to the right, there's a desktop covered in shit. All he had in the very small back of the room was a laptop with a blue screen. And there was no... You ever been to a place where there's people around, but there's absolutely no ambient noise? It's hard to describe. It's like, as I was cleaning this guy's apartment, all he did the entire time was stare at me. And that's not a fucking joke. I looked up multiple times to see what he was doing in this, 8 to 10 foot fucking apartment. I know I'm not good with, distance and shit, whatever it is. But, this incredibly small apartment, all he had was a laptop with a blue screen, the sound of an air conditioner, and him just staring at me the entire time.
Yes. I want to see you work.
Clearly. Oh, I'm not even done yet. So I opened his closet. Yeah. Shit.
That's really good.
I'll tell you more.
That was some really good evil shit.
God damn it. You're making me relive this. Fuck. I'm actually... Okay, anyway, to continue, before I lose my train of thought.
Wait, let him finish the story. It's great. It's really good.
Anyway, yeah. So I opened the closet. It's full of cans of beer and energy drinks and Nesquik. Just giant recycling bags filled with this shit. And the smell of rotten milk is fucking in these cans
So
as well.
that's how WoW players live.
You know what?
What?
You said
What?
so. That's how WoW players live.
Oh.
It just made me. It made me think of the
like-
South Park thing.
Oh.
You didn't tell me.
Make love,
You
not
didn't tell me
war.
that part. So now I'm just thinking of the South Park WoW player.
Dude,
Clean his shit bag.
this is a fucking experience. So yeah, no, like I've taken out all of his just these recycling bags filled with energy drinks, beer, and Nesquik. Some of it spills on me. I lose my mind for like 30 seconds, just in a corner where he can't see me. And I'm taking all that out. I go up to his bathroom, open his shower curtain, just bags of garbage all over his shower.
Doesn't even shower.
Well, by his body odor, clearly not. So I take that shit out, also losing my mind as I get outside. Go back upstairs, start working on the floor. So as I went to the bathroom, there are these clumps of... I don't even know how to describe them. I do not know what these things are. They're like... It's like earwax if it's like black asphalt earwax, just giant penny-sized clumps of it on the floor with what looked like his hair was inside of it. Because this guy just shaved his hair apparently on the floor of his own fucking house, and he had giant piles of graying hair everywhere on the floor. And just these splotches, these like I don't even know how to fucking describe it, just these splotches of black, hard, sticky things everywhere, near his toilet, near his bathroom, near the floor. And earlier that day, since I had to go to a meeting, I had to hurry up and rush over to this guy's apartment because my meeting was a little bit like over time. On the way, I picked up some cleaning materials. The one fucking thing I forgot was gloves. Yeah. Yeah. So here I am.
It's so bad.
I just take up the mop, sweep it, take up the broom, sweep it again. Oh no. Oh, it's stuck to the floor. I have to scrub it now. So I get on my hands and knees and I start picking at this thing with a fucking scrubbing brush. I realize
so bad.
it's so hard. I had to take up a screwdriver and start flicking it off. And some of it flicked in my face, and I just had the realest, like, the realest shudder. Basically, I couldn't stand it.
You got goosebumps. You got legitimate goosebumps.
Yeah, no, literal. No jokes, no fucking jokes. I mean, I had a pair of headphones because I usually like put my headphones underneath my shirt. Those shits touched that ground, and I just sacrificed them later on in the day. They like, no, I'm not putting this in my ear anymore. Those things are dead. So, I spend my time doing all this shit. This guy stares at me basically the entire time. The thing that annoyed me about him, I mean, besides everything, was the fact that when the time that he scheduled was close to being up, we went a little bit over, and he was like, can you hurry things up? Can you, like, just trying to rush me to hurry up the job. And I have murderous rage just pulsating in the back of my fucking head. Because he said this job would be very light, an hour at most, sweep, mop, take out the fucking trash. And he had this, like, gremlin's cave of dirt everywhere. So there's no fucking way.
He did say sweep, mop, and take out the trash. He didn't say how much of it you had to do.
That is true, and I'm okay with that. But his whole thing was like, it should be an hour. And with the amount of stuff in his apartment, there's no goddamn way that was going to be an hour. So he started rushing me, and I'm like, I literally cannot do this shit fast enough. So, I mean, long story short, it was just a really, really shitty experience. I take up my stuff. I thank the guy. I, for some fuck reason, tell him to, like, if he needs help, hire me again, because I just have that line in the back of my head. It comes out automatically. Even as I said it, I just had heard my own self screaming at me. I walk out the apartment. I walk up a few blocks to a Chipotle that I knew from the area, stole some guy's receipt, went into the bathroom and fucking nuked everything I wore, my skin, my hair, my face, my hands. Through all my headphones, I just took all of the hand sanitizer they had in that place and scrubbed every part of it.
You need to be clean.
I need to be clean, yes. Like 20 minutes of me doing this, people knocking on the door and me having to make up excuses like I have diarrhea and shit, just scrubbing everything I own in Chipotle bathroom hand sanitizer.
You should have just been like, it hurts.
You should have said something.
Yeah. And hey, he tipped me $2, so that's great. Hey, so that was my.
How much did you get for this job?
Since they take a 30% reduction because of like that's how the company works. Yeah, so usually I'd be making $22 plus he tipped me $2. That'd be 24. It went down to 18. We're just over minimum wage. I worked for like an hour, 15 minutes. That's not bad. It's fine. But like, it's more the experience that hurts so much.
That's amazing.
Remind me to never have you work at a bar.
At a what? Sorry, what?
A bar.
A bar? Oh,
Yeah.
I'd be fine with.
Shit gets bad in a bar,
I'd be a
man.
bartender. That's all.
Bar
Our
bathroom?
bathrooms are pretty bad.
See, I guess the thing is, I can kind of be okay with a bar bathroom comparatively because it doesn't make me lose my faith in humanity as fast as a single person doing this shit.
That's
did.
true. And at least in a bar bathroom, you have multiple people actively being failures as human beings. But Chris, you got to meet the one human being who is actively a living failure. He's literally just gonna call down the meteors to like kill you or something.
No, it's also stuff like you look up. How did that even get up there?
Oh no, I had that experience in this guy's apartment. So yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You like come in there and there's like a bug nest and he's like secretly a bug monster and later in the future and you just like throw out his eggs.
As in, yeah. You ever saw the movie Mimic? I think that shit probably came out of that guy's fucking apartment or something. I don't know. That. You know, the funny thing is, I've had nothing but good experiences since then. Like, I helped some girl move. I cleaned up some like high-end apartments. Things are great.
Moving high-end apartments rough.
Yeah. And
To the high-end apartment that has like no elevator.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Chris would die.
I would have died.
Nah, that's probably true.
So anyway, that's the end of my Task Rabbit story. Besides that, I mean, I beat Neo.
Nice.
I'm playing The Witcher.
Oh, you became The Witcher? You became Polish?
I'm finishing as well.
Oh, I thought you said you became The Witcher. I'm like, you're Polish now?
Witcher 1?
Sorry, what?
Witcher 1?
No, I don't have the patience for that. I beat 2. I watched most of 1, and I'm in the middle of finishing Blood and Wine, the DLC for The Witcher 3.
All right.
Okay. That's a good
really
DLC. That's a really good DLC.
There are some like narrative lapses that they just. That could be a separate like podcast. We could talk about that, but I don't know how many of you guys have actually played.
I've never played The Witcher.
Ultimately, I would highly suggest both of you playing The Witcher.
I'll watch The Witcher.
Not on my laptop.
I'll watch.
Not even The Witcher 2.
Not with this laptop.
Oh yeah, you're right. The Witcher is coming to Netflix apparently.
Yeah, they're making a Netflix series for The Witcher.
Alright, I gotta actually look into that.
That's like old school news, though.
Game universe.
It's a separate It's a separate thing from the games.
Oh wait, I thought Lem said separate universe.
It is a separate universe.
It is a separate universe.
It's a separate story from the games entirely.
You know, that could actually completely work in a canon of Witcher because it's the whole thing about the conjunction of the spheres and a bunch of other nerdy shit I will go into. Oh, time is... Man, how would a Dark Souls Netflix series work?
Bad.
Just you died for 40 minutes?
No, it's bad.
Yeah, bad.
It's going to end up bad. You don't make a Dark Souls series.
Have you seen the Dark Souls comic?
I've heard fun things.
I've read it. It's awesome. You fucking kill yourself after that. You want to kill yourself after you're done with that shit. It's great.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do after this fucking episode's done being recorded. I'm gonna read a Dark Souls comic.
That's fine. Active recording of Chris's death right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was basically my week. Neo, Witcher, and Suffering.
Well, you forgot the other thing. You got to try out really good pizza.
Oh yeah. I mean, I went to John's neighborhood again. Got to try the vodka pizza slice. That shit is really good. And apparently it was better because they like the meat to bread ratio.
Yeah. So I told as we were eating it, I told Chris, you're getting the bad version of it. They modified the pizza like over a little like 2 months ago. It used to be way better than what we have right now.
I mean, that thing was still really good. Wait, Lem, have you ever tried? Oh, well, I'm assuming you have because you've known John way longer. So, like, you ever tried that vodka pizza?
No, I only went with that. I went to like around that area like twice. That's when we had ramen, and like first time I went, I couldn't eat anything else because I had a food baby.
Yeah, it was great. We were walking you in the food baby.
Yeah. Man, I have some friends coming over from California. I'm thinking like either that neighborhood again, Flushing, or Chinatown for cheap food. I'm still debating on which.
I mean, Chris, I showed you some of the food places. I didn't show you all of the food places. There was way more you missed out.
I guess that's the whole. Like, what I'm half debating is not just food, but also entertainment. Because like Chinatown and Manhattan, they also have arcades there.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
Seatown Arcade, yeah.
That's kind of.
You go to K-Town and get karaoke done.
I'm not sure. Oh, it's the group of all dudes. It's not really. I don't think they're not really a karaoke.
They're a group of not
what do
weeboos.
these dudes like do?
No, they're like pseudo weeaboos.
They're the fake weeboo.
Well, some of them are. Some of them are. Some of them aren't. Sorry,
They're the fake-o-boo.
You don't need to sing weeb stuff at karaoke. There's an English track.
You gotta sing all the Linkin Park songs.
Oh man. Okay, I don't want to suffer. I want them to suffer.
Exactly. That's why you just line up the entire thing with Linkin Park songs, and they're like, "Why is it like
No, the suffering comes when you try to karaoke Weird Al.
That was great, Lem. I don't know what you're talking
about.
That was awesome.
I can see
I
that
had
being
so much
fun
doing that.
Like,
no.
I don't want to take damage.
Weird Al and the real version of the song.
Wait, karaoke. Oh, okay. I don't know if anybody has any suggestions. Like, send them to me because they're supposed to be coming over the 9th of July. So
if you can tell me more about these people's interests, I can help you.
I mean, basically the same answers I have. Like, just they vary in severity. Like, I mean, besides the fact I like sports, just video games.
Midtown's a good trap.
I mean,
Midtown, Forbidden Planet. There's that tabletop place on East 33rd.
Chris, how are they with financials? Like you, are they good with money?
They're Californians.
Yeah, they're California. That basically sums it up. The Californians.
Oh, so not good
at all. They have
enough
money to come here.
They have enough money to live in California.
Yeah.
But you told me they were bad with the monies, Chris.
Oh no, they're bad with their money, but they have a lot of it.
Oh, you should try to hustle them out of their money.
That's what friends are for?
For hustling?
For money match, bro.
Friends are for hustling.
Money match me and Unio.
Fuck off.
Wait, you have a money match me and Uno?
Money match with Lem. You beat Lem. Lem's like, joke's on you, I had no money.
Shit, that's the strategy.
That's the strat.
Just play people with no money.
No, the strategy is somehow having the money match, but somehow in the terms of the money match, telling them I have no money to give.
No, you lose and you have no money to give. When you
terms.
win, you gain money, and you're like, I lost nothing out of this. You see, it's a win-win.
No, you start the money match, and then you change your win stipulation to money and his to pride, and then you win.
No.
Lem could do that.
I never changed the stipulations are set. I have to trick them into accepting the bad stipulation.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess what I mean is that like make it so that their condition is purely pride based, and your condition is I get money.
Lem could do that. He's very manipulative.
A friend of ours, Alan, is trying to convince me to watch a show called Legend of Galactic Heroes, which is a 100 and.
Wait, what, Lem? You cut off.
He wants me to watch a show. He wants me to watch a show that's 111 episodes.
Why is it all?
So I'm like, okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, no, we hear you. Yeah.
Okay, we hear me. Okay. It's 111 episodes. So I'm like, fine. You want to do that? Let me test your resolve. I'll watch it on the condition that you watch until the end of Case Closed.
That's fucked up. That's never gonna happen.
I have not seen Case Closed. I am going to look this up later. No promises, fuckers.
So Julia said, like, oh yeah, I remember getting up to halfway where it was. Then we're in episode 300. She checks. It's 800 plus episodes. Plus
Wait,
movies.
what? Wait! Oh.
You see, that's a time sink that you can no longer afford in your own timeline.
I said I would start watching Legend of Galactic Heroes as soon as he finishes Case Closed.
Good luck with that shit.
Like, I thought I was crazy for trying to get through both Ippo and One Piece at the same time.
Chris, it's ongoing.
What?
It's not done.
It's not over.
The manga's not even done.
Wow.
It's over 1,000 chapters.
Wait, what was the year of his serialization?
80s?
Yeah, it has to be 80s. It has to at least be 80s.
I want to say either early 80s or like even late 70s.
It's really long.
Ooh, okay.
It's been around since like Berserk.
Oh yeah, for anybody who cares about Berserk.
94.
94, really?
Wait, Case Close was 94?
94?
Damn. I didn't know that. That's been going on since...
They've just been
going.
They've just been doing it. Fuck. They've just been going
the
in.
art style in Case Close isn't as
93
intense
volumes.
as other mangas, so it wouldn't be that difficult to work with.
93 volumes. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck that noise.
I realize we've been speaking for like, I think, an hour and a half. We haven't even gotten
No, we're
to the
not
actual
even... We're
news
51
yet.
minutes in. Don't worry about it, guys. We're good.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, we're actually doing better than I thought with time.
Let's just keep talking about bullshit then. That's how every podcast works.
Chris, your life seems to be full of bullshit right now.
Oh, yeah, it's...
No, it's not full of bullshit. It's just shit.
Nah, it's this weird gray black matter tumors that just grow on the floor.
See, you say that, both of you... I had to clean around the toilet bowl, which just... Even when the toilet bowl's flushed, it still smells like shit. How does it still smell like shit toilet bowl's flushed?
That's because that shit's been there for a while, man.
Oh, like, I've never... I mean, I got religious when I was in there. I was just telling myself he's one of God's children. I can't feel this way for him. He's probably been through a lot. I started talking to myself and just trying to like, turn down the anger a little bit. It was bad. It was really bad.
I mean, speaking of bullshit, let's talk about Detroit.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to take this away, John?
I'll read the title, and I'll read the little thing. And then you can tell about it, Chris, because I remember you sent this to me, I'm like, Chris, I have this. And you're like, why? Why though? Alright, have you heard about this yet? Did you hear about this one?
I wasn't able to read it yet.
Alright, Detroit, Become Human, official Twitter account, tweets a sick burn on Xbox and swiftly removes it.
You want to read the tweet?
Actually, we're gonna have to cut. Give me a second.
Well, taking it from the top.
Awesome. We're very, very well functioning podcast.
When you wake up and hashtag Detroit becomes human is still a PS4 exclusive and you're still at Xbox owner. Hashtag Thursday thoughts.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, our reactions were about the same as
good
yours.
PR.
Clearly.
Which is pretty funny, because even, like, Xbox and Sony's, like, official Twitters were like, yo, you guys did a good conference. Yo, good luck in your conference. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty amicable. Phil Spencer's been going out for, like, the last couple of years, just going, like, hey, the competition's really good this time, and it's great to see a bunch of video games that everyone can enjoy and other shit like that. And, I mean, sure, you could say it's because he's in second place, but I actually kind of enjoy the fact that people aren't talking as much about, you know, who won E3 or which console is, like, the best and the other one is just complete dog shit. It always happens.
What do you mean? They did that anyway.
Oh yeah, no, it's unstoppable. It's always going to happen. But I just noticed a little bit less of the vitriol this time. And then fucking Quantic Dreams Twitter. Well, I mean, I think me and John are talking about this. Those things. Oh, what's Twitter?
It's Detroit's. Oh my
It's Detroit's
goodness.
official
Oh,
Twitter
Detroit.
account.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I looked at it, but I didn't get to like see exactly who sent it. So, part of me wonders, like, how does that guy feel in the office now after this whole fiasco?
They got fired.
We're gonna try to bring
They
back.
got fired.
Oh, they actually got
They
fired.
probably
Wait,
got
they said he got fired?
No, but he probably got fired. This is
fired
a
or
recent
released.
thing. This is a really recent thing. This just happened. Like this it was like
Or at a minimum, get a firm talking to.
this happened like
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, but like he's trying to bring back that. What was the advertisement? Stega does what Nintendo don't shit from the early '90s. The like, look at our
Sega
console.
does what
kids.
Tyrannus don't.
Shit. Oh wow. Fucking. Oh man. You know, but the funny thing is, why Detroit? Why a Quantic Dream game you would use or you would promote as like this antagonism between consoles?
Well, it was a Quantic Dream thing itself. They think highly of themselves, so they want to gloat.
Yeah, sure, but it's like I don't see fucking Call of Duty's Twitter being like, fuck those fucking, like whatever first-person shooter guys. EA, fuck you guys. You don't see.
That sounds
What?
like someone's inexperienced in the world of PR.
Yeah, pretty clearly.
Oh, it's very, very bad, but that's fine. Don't think we have much else to say about
Game
that,
full of
right?
polygons.
Now that we're done with.
Yeah, I mean.
Steam sale. I don't have money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, I saw that. There was a giant Steam sale list that Rock Paper Shotgun set out. It was giving prices for deals. Deals for games like Torment, Nier Automata is like $42. It's not really much of a.
Too bad that PC port's still not great.
Dead Cells is like
Oh,
15. Then actual sales.
No, the PC port.
Yeah, I heard it's not great. Like Hyperlight Drifter's $10. Transistors $3.
Ooh.
Anime
Sorry.
fighters are like $8.
Darkest Dungeon is actually at its like cheapest I've ever seen in a while. It's It's $10.
Man,
That's really
that's
good.
this is a good.
If you want Ancestral Edition, which comes with the new DLC that just came out, the Blood or something, I can't remember right now off the top of my head. You want to kind of get
If
that.
my PC wasn't garbage.
It also comes like it's like it comes with a new DLC and it's apparently really good and really hard. And if you want to get with the DLC and it comes with some extra content like new characters and like new classes and stuff like that, that's $22 right now. Games that are getting sequels are also on sale. Wolfenstein: The New Order is $10.
The sale is just games that are getting sequels. Is that just the name of the sale?
That's what it's saying right here.
Oh wow. But okay, no, they mean games that are getting sales because E3 revealed their sequel. Okay, I'm an idiot.
So like
Never mind,
Wolfenstein is on sale for $10. Shadow Mordor is $4. And I think that's
Never played it.
it's actually a pretty good game. I actually played it. I had the complete edition. I played it. I beat every single thing. It's actually a pretty good Batman clone.
Man, that's an interesting way to endorse something. I know
The
you're right. It's
combat's
just like I always find it.
I mean, the Nemesis system is great. I got fucked up by a guy who was called like.
Sorry, John.
Am I cutting off?
Yeah, your mic cut out midway.
I mean, when I was playing that game, I got beat up by some big guy with a shield, like called Rakur the Pillager or something like that, for like half an hour until I killed him, and then he became like my final boss. Like in the Nemesis system is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, I remember listening to podcasts around the time Shadow Mordor came out, and what was that, 2-3 years ago? They were like, man, everyone's going to be stealing the Nemesis system in like 3 years, guys. This is so revolutionary. And to this day, nobody's really tried it, which I'm still shocked at.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked about it.
Seems like
it's a good system. It actually works.
It
Yeah,
seems
no,
like
I know.
a very difficult system to emulate, though.
Yeah, I can see that
Fair
too.
enough.
It's like in that system, as long as you don't cut off the guy's head, he has a chance of coming back.
So you can cut off every other limb, but just have him as a crawling
You can burn him
stump, and
alive,
he's like,
you
"I'll
can get him
get
mauled
you."
by an animal, you can shoot him in the head. As long as he's not decapitated, he'll come back.
I guess it's not, I was gonna say Warcraft, a Tolkien fantasy thing of orcs are just really fucking hard to kill.
I guess, because I mean, you can kill them and then they're dead, and then they just show up later on, they're like, hey, fucker, you thought you killed me? Fuck you, I'm back here. Oh, yeah. Ori the Blind Forest Definitive Edition is out for $10.
Ori made me cry, buy it. That's
Left
my
4 Dead
endorsement.
2 is $2.
How do you not own this already?
That's a good point. Soma is
I don't.
Soma's $9.
How? How did you dodge it for like 10
Because
years?
Lem doesn't have a good PC.
Fair enough, but I feel like
Also,
Left 4 Dead 2...
Steam is a relatively recent thing for me.
Oh, really? Huh. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
I never had a computer that could like run things properly.
Yeah.
If you...
I feel like Left 4 Dead 2 will just come in the mail eventually for you. That's on sale forever.
I'm trying to see what else of interest was on sale. Witcher 3 Game of the Year Edition is $25.
That's really... Just shut up and buy it. Turn this shit
GTA
off.
5 is...
Turn this fucking
No,
garbage
shut
off.
out. GTA 5 is $30.
How many years did GTA 5 came out? Wait, I mean, what year did it come out?
A year ago? 2 maybe?
2 years.
Broforce.
Really? Wait, really? Only 2 years?
People should buy
Feels like 2
Broforce.
years.
Broforce is like $4.
Never finished it. It was fun.
It's a fun game. If you want to do the Lem struggle of playing the game from scratch, Binding the Isaac, the complete edition is 22. Comes with everything.
I refuse.
Lem is broken already. That game broke Lem.
For Broforce? Sorry. Is that for Broforce or something else?
Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac.
Oh, Binding. I still have original Binding of Isaac. I just never put my hands in it. Like, how...
It's a fun roguelike.
much?
It's a very, very tough roguelike now. It's... Deadly P... I can't call it Deadly P anymore. Deadly Premonition. Deadly P is like a thing between me and Kevin.
Oh, okay. What is this thing between you and Kevin that you call Deadly P?
Premonition is on sale for $250, which is probably a
I
good...
me just dodge my question super hard.
That is exactly what Deadly P means. Deadly Premonition, Deadly P.
Okay. All right.
Which is probably a good idea to pick up right now because freaking... whatchamacallit?
Sweary?
No, not Sweary. The thing that...
Twin Peaks?
Twin Peaks is back. Yeah, thanks, Chris. I was trying to remember its name. Twin Peaks is back, so that's probably a good time to go see what Swery stole and just laugh at him. Because he's like, I can't make a sequel because I can't think of any ideas. Sure, Swery.
Well, wait, just super conveniently, Deadly Premonition 2 comes out next year after... Like, immediately after Twin Peaks, this new season is done, we just get an announcement.
Yeah, pretty much.
That'd be fucking hilarious. That'd be amazing. I would love fucking...
I mean, if we're... Alright, since if we're talking about sales, let's just keep going on. Yeah, which one is... Yeah. There's a Humble Bundle that came out that's apparently worth $534 for products.
Ooh.
But if you can put it together for up to $12.
You can you can choose which products you want for up to $12.
Yeah. And it's a bunch of programs. It's like cloud app, PDF creators, music makers and stuff like that. Bunch of really kind of like high-end programs for your computer you can just pick up for $12 right now on Humble Bundle. If you're someone like me who kind of has to do the editing and all that crap, it's kind of worth picking up if you aren't, if you don't have
for all the creative.
It has a photo editing software. Why wouldn't you want to pick that up?
Yeah, man, my laptop's dead, so there's not much to say about that. But I would pick it up about the money.
I mean, there's always the illegal option, but hey, just don't say anything.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. You said something earlier about something called the hidden ability torrent of Pokemon. I don't know why you mentioned that. That's a weird ability. That's a shitty. No, wait, that's not a hidden ability. It's a shitty water type ability. Don't talk about that move. That move sucks.
There's Torrent Alley in Pirates Bay in fuck this. Let's just move up. Fuck. Let's go.
Chris
Let's move
English
on.
good. What's the matter? Chris? Maybe you should apologize.
There's a lot, but just what this time? What is it?
What do you mean? Just say apology. Just apologize, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you sorry for your short?
Jesus,
Are you sorry for the shortage of the Switches?
No. Nintendo should be fucking sorry for a sort of no.
This was the best segue. Nintendo is increasing Switch shipments on July and August for apologies of stock shortages.
Okay. I guess to be fair, the Switches have actually been selling really well, but it was the what is the? I think it was the NES Mini, the NES Mini, or am I getting that name confused?
NES
It is NES Mini.
Yeah, NES Mini. Like the artificial scarcity of the NES Mini that just kind of grinded my gears to death, and just like continue.
Sorry, let me dropped off.
How rough was the Wii U launch?
Wii U launch was pretty bad. Wii launch was absolute death. I think GameCube launch, because I remember getting it super close and hearing people like talk about it who were in my family trying to get it for me, was not great either. But it supposedly gets either worse or comparable for every major Nintendo launch.
Nintendo's very bad at their initial. Their initial numbers are always pretty lower than they should expect. They're like the family friendly company. They should know better. But they.
Yeah, supposedly. Oh, sorry.
It's kind of what they do. It's kind of. They should learn, but they don't, and they're gonna just keep doing it. So it's whatever.
Yeah. Supposedly, part of the reason why they understocked the Switch was because of the giant warehouses of Wii U bundles and other things that just never sold off. So their whole solution was, we're going to undership or underproduce this, and if people want more, then we'll just put the money into making more, which I guess makes sense. But then, as I said before, when it comes to like the Nintendo NES Mini, with their whole everyone wants this thing, it can make so much money, we're gonna give like a Walmart in Minnesota too. I don't fucking understand.
I mean, it's Minnesota.
Yeah,
that's kind of
they,
how they're thinking.
People...
They're like, oh, okay, maybe not a lot of gamers come here, but they need to understand that it's not just gamers who go after this type of stuff.
Oh yeah. See, that makes sense. But then I'll just reply, two, not even 200, not even 200, just two. I get this. It's not the scarcity; it's the number related to the scarcity. Because one thing, just not a lot of copies, or not a lot of that physical product out there. But like the numbers they actually shipped to U.S. stores was so absurdly low. There's like no feasible way for a lot of people.
I know. My favorite part was when Breath of the Wild came out. There was more copies of Breath of the Wild out in the open than there were copies of Switches.
Yeah.
Like, that's really funny.
Breath of the Wild's really good. Yeah.
It's...
I don't know. I love Nintendo's company because they're just like... I feel like there's a guy in the office just called Mr. Whimsy, who's a clown in a business suit, who just like fucking flips tables and shits all over the like whiteboards and stuff, and Nintendo execs look at it, and that's where they get their ideas from. And
he just shits out Pokemon.
We're gonna make this. He just like basically.
He shout out the Mario cat that possesses people.
Yeah, for like every other half retarded idea that comes out the mind of Mr. Whimsy, one of those is amazing, and like 3 of them are terrible. Like, one of those ideas was about these kids who happen to also be squids, who paint walls in their free time. And then the other idea was, we're going to handle voice chat on the Switch to an app on your phone, and it's going to be the most convoluted shit in the world. And just...
Oh, jeez. Outside, the company pointed out that new stock will be shipped daily, and shipments will be increased further between July and August. Unfortunately, there's going to be a bundle. There will be a bundle. The problem with that is that the bundle is Japan only.
Oh.
It is for...
Actually, I wonder how was
Splatoon 2, I believe?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's Splatoon 2.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm wondering, how well is the Switch doing in Japan? Because
1 second.
Apparently...
1 second,
oh,
sorry.
Alright.
Then we're back, and Lem said he has nothing to say. Things happen, people don't listen. And Chris is still cutting off for some reason.
Can you hear me now?
You're back now.
Yeah, no, I just screamed you like Mario in my mic and it got blown out, I think.
Awesome, you blew out your own mic.
I'm a hero.
Oh yeah, wait, if we're... I don't know. Oh, wait, it was... I forgot. This thing shut up a little bit ago, and I forgot to mention it earlier, because this is kind of not a big thing, but I kind of want to laugh at it. There's a new thing for cheaters on Pokemon Go.
As in GPS people?
No, as in that the mobile app that everyone should have probably dropped by now.
Yeah.
No, I meant the GPS. As in, let's get GPS bot.
Oh, the GPS bot thing now, that those people can't find rare Pokemon anymore. That's what happened to them. No, there's a new one for people who just generate their Pokemon. They'll have.
Okay.
They'll have like a slash in their inventory. They'll have like a cut in their own inventory, and then their items won't work good because of it. Actively taking away a gameplay mechanic just because you cheated.
I know Pokemon Go still does relatively well. It just didn't do the insane numbers it did the first couple of months.
Well, yeah, it was incomplete when it came out.
Oh yeah, and apparently, like the developers thought it would never be as big as it ended up being. So they had like, let's say, 1 or 2 months to work on patches, updates, that whole thing. A year plus now, we're finally getting some shit because that was serious when it first started.
That was very serious. Now they're releasing gym badges. They're doing raids. The heck is this?
Is battling actually in?
Oh yeah, battling. They're adding in. Well, now you can fight other people. They're improving. They're improving things. They're even putting gym badges and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, so they're actually doing a lot of things, but it's probably draw back the same crowd. Unfortunately, but as it is.
Unfortunately, my free year of data is over, so I have no interest in the game.
Pretty much. Also, they
How do you get a free year of data?
That was a T-Mobile Tuesday thing. They said, because Pokemon Go is coming out, everyone can go. Have a free year of data.
Fuck. Should I just go to T-Mobile? Like,
probably.
I mean, right?
No, it was a free year of data, but the free only applied if you're using Pokemon Go.
Pretty much. I mean, the legendary birds are finally out, if anything.
So Zapdos, Articuno, Blastoise. I got that last one mixed up. Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres.
I like how Blastoise was a legendary bird. Turtle Blastoise.
Yeah, no. Like, as I said, I try to imagine, like, it flies now?
Yes. Yeah, they're raid bosses. You get a legendary raid ticket, and then you're able to fight them.
And this is in Gen 2 now,
This is Gen 2, so the dogs are not confirmed, but we finally got the birds.
Oh, the dogs aren't there yet?
The dogs are not there yet. Yeah.
I just can't wait till, like, Gen 3 starts, and then we can start getting into, like, the giant...
You can now catch unknowns because Gen 2 is out. Gen 3 is out.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of off the train of thought, which is great, because unknowns are fucking weird.
Unknowns are bad. They're a bad collector of Pokemon. I should know. I have all of them.
Oh, yeah, like, they...
Not in Go. Not in Go.
Did you like Relicanths, John?
What do you mean?
Isn't Gen 3 one of the things to get, like, the legendaries is to get a Relicanth? You needed a Relicanth?
Yeah, there was a Braille puzzle, and you had to know Braille, and it says bring a Wailord and a Relicanth, put them in one slot and one in the other, and then the door opens, and you're like, there you go. Fight the Regis.
Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you need to also have Wailord or something on your...
Yeah, you need to have Wailord on your first slot, Relicanth on your first slot, Wailord on your last slot, and you use Waterfall or Dig on the wall, and then you just get in.
I remember anybody used to call the Nintendo Power Hotline thing back in the day? Because I remember doing that for hours trying to figure that shit out.
No, we had Game Facts.
Yeah.
I'm old. I didn't have...
I had the power of the internet by the time I was a child, Chris.
I didn't have... I kind of had the power of the internet, but I just watched porn on it when I was a kid, so my mom said you can't do it anymore until I was like 15. And then I got my own laptop.
Chris watched porn as a little kid, very fast. He grew up very quick.
No, that's not the story. He just really liked Entei as a kid, and then typed it with an H.
There we go. That's how we started the accident. That's where the fall starts.
That is where my fall from grace began.
You wrote H instead of E, and then you're like, "Hey, this isn't a hen with a tie on it."
Pokemon Entei.
Oh boy.
There's actually a story behind this, but that's for another day.
Oh, we could talk about porn some other time. Don't worry about it.
Some other time, meaning this episode.
No,
okay.
Sony says Spider-Man has the power to help them reach 1 million units in console sales by bringing new people into gaming.
I doubt it.
I kinda don't, actually.
As in, Spider-Man that game alone will have the power to bring in 1 million brand new units. Real? Oh.
I mean, well, no, I'm assuming it. I'm not saying it's gonna bring 100 new units. I think it's gonna boost the sales to like that they sold a total of 100 million units.
Okay, I made the mistake. I thought for a second my brain auto completed that to 100 million, but I thought I heard 1 million, like as if Spider-Man would sell 1 million new PS4s as a bundle. But
I mean, if it's
anyway, how many have they sold like now?
Layden has said, well, when I tell my sales guys the first 60 million is an easy 60 million to get to 100 million, it's how we grow the pie. So apparently they've sold already like 60 million copies. I mean, 60 million consoles, which is kind of impressive. It's not it's not really blockbusters because of how much it's worth to make and stuff like that, but still.
Yeah, I mean, if they think that Spider-Man alone would sell another 40 million, or at least like around that number, that's kind of fucking nuts.
I think they're honestly relying on the fact that the MCU has been getting really, really popular with the basic audience out there and the really casual fans.
Yeah.
So if they start watching Homecoming and they like promote the movie, the game and stuff like that, people will be like, "Yo, I want to go play this game because Spider-Man's in it. Because Spider-Man's a new cool thing." Now that
hey guys, remember this guy?
Now that comics are for normal people and not for the nerds, it makes me cool to own this game.
Yeah. Oh, I guess relating to this, do you guys think that the whole superhero bubble it's still going up, or you think it's going to hit a decline pretty soon? Because it's been a few strong years, but I'm starting to think the saturation point is hitting a high.
Oh yeah,
point.
Definitely. Don't worry.
If it can survive, if the hype train can survive things like Thor 2, I think we can survive for a little bit longer, at least.
Thor 2 was not a great movie, was it? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
No,
it was okay. I was gonna say it was fine.
It's easily the weakest MCU movie. Easy.
Wait, weaker than Iron Man 2? Wait, does Iron Man 2 count as? Oh, jeez.
Oh wait, I do want to say one thing though. They said games like Spider-Man. They didn't say specifically Spider-Man. So they're probably talking about like AAA games in general.
Oh, I thought you meant just Spider-Man. It's like just one thing to get you up to 10 mil. I'm like, oh, like, huh?
That would be that's kind of insane. That would be too hard.
Like,
you know what? If Spider-Man, Dragon Ball Z Fighters being an exclusive, and one other just gigantic IP, I might be able to say, okay, with a really long shot, they might make that just off those 3 titles and shipping units with those titles. Maybe, but that'd have to be like something gigantic.
Like the DBZ Fighters, they sell well. They don't sell millions.
Really? Okay, I gotta look at that.
Let me see. Like, okay.
Because I know Xenoverse sold pretty well. I don't know about. I don't know like if Xenoverse 2 sold the original Xenoverse numbers, but I know like Dragon Ball tends to be a moneymaker.
Oh, okay, Xenoverse. Okay, 1.1 mil. Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, so we just get
But these are. Did you also see that community's reactions to it, where they're like, ugh, 2D fighting, ugh, that's lame. Who wants to play a Street Fighter clone?
Oh, jeez, I have no. Oh,
Chris, you took some damage during that.
That's what we talked about it last week too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. You're super. I'm just taking residual damage at this point. The counter hasn't gone down. Link me to some of those posts. I gotta just see this.
They're old. I have to find them again.
All right. Well, I'll probably be able to find them super easy. But like,
don't worry about it, buddy. I got you. One day.
All right. Hold on one second. I got a phone call.
All right. We'll take a short break. Then we're back, and Lem said he has nothing to say. Things happen. People don't listen. And Chris is still cutting off for some reason.
Can you hear me now?
You're back now.
Yeah, no, I just screamed you like Mario on my mic and it got blown out, I think.
Awesome, you blew out your own mic.
I'm a hero.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I forgot. This thing shut up a little bit ago and I forgot to mention it earlier. Because this is kind of not a big thing, but I kind of want to laugh at it. There's a new thing for cheaters on Pokemon Go.
As in GPS people?
No, as in that the mobile app that everyone should have probably dropped by now.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I meant the GPS.
Uh,
As in, let's get a GPS bot.
oh, the GPS bot thing now that those people can't find rare Pokemon anymore. That's what happened to them. No, there's a new one for people who just generate their Pokemon. They'll have they'll have like a slash in their inventory. They'll have like a cut in their own inventory, and then their items won't work good because of it. Actively taking away a gameplay mechanic just because you cheated.
I mean, I know Pokemon Go still does relatively well. It just didn't do the insane numbers it did the first couple of months.
Well, yeah, it was incomplete when it came out.
Oh yeah, and apparently, like, the developers thought it would never be as big as it ended up being, so they had, like, let's say 1 or 2 months to work on patches, updates, that whole thing. A year plus now, we're finally getting some shit because, that was serious when it first started.
That was very serious. Now they're releasing gym badges, they're doing raids. What the heck is this?
Is battling actually in?
Oh yeah, battling. They're adding in. Well, now you can fight other people. They're improving. They're improving things. They're even putting gym badges and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, so they're actually doing a lot of things, but it's probably draw back the same crowd. Unfortunately, but it is.
Unfortunately, my free year of data is over, so I have no interest in the game.
Pretty much. Also, they
How do you get a free year of data?
That was a T-Mobile Tuesday thing. They said, because Pokemon Go is coming out, everyone can go. Have a free year of data.
Fuck. Should I just go to T-Mobile? Like,
probably.
I mean, right?
No, it was a free year of data, but the free only applied if you're using Pokemon Go.
Pretty much. I mean, the legendary birds are finally out, if anything.
So Zapdos, Articuno, Blastoise. I got that last one mixed up. Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres.
I like how Blastoise was a legendary bird. Turtle Blastoise.
Yeah, no. Like, as I said, I try to imagine, like, it flies now?
Yes. Yeah, they're raid bosses. You get a legendary raid ticket, and then you're able to fight them.
And this is in Gen 2
This
now,
is Gen 2, so the dogs are not confirmed, but we finally got the birds.
Oh, the dogs aren't there yet?
The dogs are not there yet. Yeah.
I just can't wait till, like, Gen 3 starts, and then we can start getting into, like, the giant...
You can now catch unknowns because Gen 2 is out. I mean, Gen 3 is out.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of off a train of thought, which is great, because unknowns are fucking weird.
Unknowns are bad. They're a bad collector of Pokemon. I should know. I have all of them.
Oh, yeah, like, they...
Not in Go. Not in Go.
Did you like Relicanths, John?
What do you mean?
Isn't Gen 3 one of the things to get, like, the legendary is to get a Relicanth? You needed a Relicanth?
Yeah, it was there was a Braille puzzle, and you had to know Braille, and it says bring a Wailord and a Relicanth, put them in one slot and one in the other, and then the door opens, and you're like, there you go, fight the Regis.
Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you need to also have Wailord or something on your...
Yeah, you need to have Wailord on your first slot, Relicanth on your first slot, Wailord on your last slot, and you use Waterfall or Dig on the wall, and then you just get in.
I remember anybody used to call the Nintendo Power Hotline thing back in the day? Because I remember doing that for hours trying to figure that shit out.
No, we had Game Facts.
Yeah.
I'm old. I didn't have...
I had the power of the internet by the time I was a child, Chris.
I didn't have... I mean, I kind of had the power of the internet, but I just watched porn on it when I was a kid, so my mom said you can't do it anymore until I was like 15. And then I got my own laptop.
Chris watched porn as a little kid, very fast. He grew up very quick.
No, that's not the story. He just really liked Entei as a kid, and then typed it with an H.
There we go. That's how we started the accent. That's where the fall starts.
That is where my fall from grace began.
You wrote H instead of E, and then you're like, hey, this isn't a hen with a tie on it.
Pokemon Entei.
Oh boy.
There's actually a story behind this, but that's for another day.
Oh, we could talk about porn some other time. Don't worry about it.
Some other time, meaning this episode.
No,
Okay.
Sony says Spider-Man has the power to help them reach 1 million units in console sales by bringing new people into gaming.
I doubt it.
I kinda don't, actually.
As in, Spider-Man, that game alone will have the power to bring in 1 million brand new units. Real? Oh.
I'm assuming it. I'm not saying it's gonna bring 100 new units. I think it's gonna boost the sales to like that they sold a total of 100 million units.
Okay, I made the mistake. I thought for a second my brain auto completed that to 100 million, but I thought I heard 1 million, like as if Spider-Man would sell 1 million new PS4s as a bundle. But
I mean, if it's
anyway, how many have they sold like now?
Layden has said, well, when I tell my sales guys the first 60 million is an easy 60 million. To get to 100 million, it's how we grow the pie. So apparently they've sold already like 60 million copies. 60 million consoles, which is kind of impressive. It's not really blockbusters because of how much it's worth to make and stuff like that, but still.
Yeah, I mean, if they think that Spider-Man alone would sell another 40 million, or at least like around that number, that's kind of fucking nuts.
I think they're honestly relying on the fact that the MCU has been getting really, really popular with the basic audience out there and the really casual fans.
Yeah.
So if they start watching Homecoming and they like promote the movie, the game and stuff like that, people will be like, "Yo, I want to go play this game because Spider-Man's in it. Because Spider-Man's a new cool thing." Hey
guys, remember this guy?
Now that comics are for normal people and not for the nerds, it makes me cool to own this game.
Yeah. Oh, I guess relating to this, do you guys think that the whole superhero bubble it's still going up, or you think it's going to hit a decline pretty soon? Because it's been a few strong years, but I'm starting to think the saturation point is hitting a high.
Oh yeah,
point.
Definitely. Don't worry about it.
If it can survive, if the hype train can survive things like Thor 2, I think we can survive for a little bit longer, at least.
Thor 2 was not a great movie, was it? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
No,
it was okay. I was gonna say it was fine.
It's easily the weakest MCU movie. Easy.
Wait, weaker than Iron Man 2? Wait, does Iron Man 2 count as? Oh, jeez.
Oh wait, I do want to say one thing though. They said games like Spider-Man. They didn't say specifically Spider-Man. So they're probably talking about like AAA games in general.
Oh, I thought you meant just Spider-Man. It's like just one thing to get you up to 10 mil. I'm like, huh?
That would be that's kind of insane. That would be too hard.
You know what? If Spider-Man, Dragon Ball Z Fighters being an exclusive, and one other just gigantic IP, I might be able to say, okay, in a little really long shot, they might make that just off those 3 titles and shipping units with those titles. Maybe, but that'd have to be like something gigantic.
Like the DBZ Fighters, they sell well. They don't sell millions.
Really? Okay, I gotta look at that.
Let me see, okay.
Because I know Xenoverse sold pretty well. I don't know about. I don't know if Xenoverse 2 sold the original Xenoverse numbers, but I know Dragon Ball tends to be a moneymaker.
Oh, okay, Xenoverse. Okay, 1.1 mil. Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, so we just get
But these are. Did you also see that community's reactions to it, where they're like, ugh. 2D fighting? Ew, that's lame. Who wants to play a Street Fighter clone?
Oh, jeez, I have no. Oh,
Chris, you took some damage hearing that.
That's what we talked about it last week too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. You're super. I'm just taking residual damage at this point. The counter hasn't gone down. I gotta link me to some of those link me to some of those posts. I gotta just see this.
They're old. I have to find them again.
All right. Well, I'll probably be able to find them super easy. But
don't worry about it, buddy. I got you. One day.
All right. Hold on one second. I got a phone call.
All right. We'll take a short break. Oh boy, why did I X out those articles? I made a mistake, Lem. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to save the podcast.
What?
I accidentally X'd out some articles that were not supposed to be X'd out. We got 5 more things to talk about, and that's it?
Wait.
Oh, wait, Lem, you posted a video for what we're gonna... I'm putting at the end, right?
I guess, if you wanted to.
I'm putting it at the end of the end of the podcast when I edit it, so that's what I usually do.
Okay. I hope you like 15 minutes of Woodman.
Okay, how about you make it shorter? Don't make it something too long. Is there a short version of that?
No.
Damn. We need a shorter version.
Oh, look.
I mean, the best I can do is like 2-3 minutes. Because I don't think extending it by 15 minutes is pretty bad, especially if that's like basically stealing at that point. Even more than normal crediting. Yep. Even if I credit the stuff, it's kind of... Yeah. Let's see. Microsoft, Twitch, Blizzard. I'm going to put that together with that. Because those make more sense together, and these three are different things.
Oh, we wait.
And now we wait. Oh, boy. So what happened? You were at the thing? You were busy with the shopping?
Kind of, not really. There's like things that were supposed to be there aren't, so I was like annoyed.
Oh man. I'm a little tired today.
Aren't we all?
I've been doing a lot of walking and running around the place and kind of getting...
Okay, I am back, but I might have to go again, so do not hold me to the rest of this.
Oh, but what about the Persona?
I mean, I guess you and Lem can talk about it or follow it up next week, but I might really have to just get running in a few minutes, so...
okay.
Then we can just hold it to next week.
Yeah.
Anything else?
We'll come back. We have like 5 more stories anyway, Chris, so...
Alright,
we're back, and... Microsoft says devs shouldn't write off the Xbox One.
Wait, repeat that?
Microsoft says that devs shouldn't write off the Xbox One because this whole new thing with the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, like their new mid-generation leap for some reason is going on. And they're saying, we shouldn't, don't knock it off because it's gonna be easy for them to like move assets to a new version of it, and it won't take as long to work on it and stuff like that.
So they're saying that and they're talking about the Xbox One X, not the original Xbox One. Okay. So they're saying that because our new console is powerful and sexy, developers should be more willing to make updated versions of their games or port their games easier. I'm assuming.
From the get-go, we knew that we wanted devs to take the existing engines that were working on Xbox One and get those engines up and running in 4K. And we knew we wanted in the high-resolution textures and assets that we were building for 4K PCs and give them a place to run in the living room. It is actually quite easy for developers, particularly one that's making games on PC, which is if you build an Xbox One, the code, your dev tools, your systems, blah, 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 it'll immediately work right off the box.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, and I read some stories about this back in the last generation, but depending on the ease of development for the leading console, I've heard that a lot of developers will just use that as a template and then make changes as they port over to different consoles. Like for the Xbox 360, it was both easier and the most popular console last generation. Well, like besides the Wii, but the Wii's a different story altogether. So they develop for the 360 and then just make different port versions outside of that. Not counting the PC because they start everything on PC. So would that be the same situation now? Would they like make a PlayStation version and then just say, okay, we're going to change a bunch of shit and then just port it over to the other consoles? So
I think that's what they're trying to say. That's what it sounds like to me. What do you think, Lem?
I don't have enough knowledge of this information to make any sort of concrete opinion.
Because this type of thing...
I do not feel strongly one way or another.
I mean, you don't own an Xbox, so neither do I.
Same here.
I mean, I guess the bigger thing with the Xbox One X is that, like, considering the PlayStation 4 being their immediate competition has just a more than twice the size install base, I don't know if developers are really going to care too much that it's just easier to develop for. Because it's like, why would you spend all your time prioritizing not the loser, but the second place runner-up, essentially?
Because
it's sort of the reason why
we want
Phil
you to make it in
Spencer's stuff
4K because we really care about the graphics.
I mean, most people don't even fucking own 4K monitors or televisions, so it's like...
You have to be a crazy person in the first place to pay for that much money, but hey, that happens.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's why Xbox One X is so weird, because it's like, I think we said last week, like, this is clearly not made for the average consumer.
It's not.
In any way, because, yeah.
It has a liquid cooling
It's a
system
bomb,
in it.
just like your laptop. Oh.
It's like an anti-bomb.
It's an anti-bomb. When it blows up, it's like anti-boom.
It makes things cold.
Oh, it's very cold. Let me see. I don't think we have much else to say about it, honestly. Oh, does Chris live? Chris came back. We did it.
No,
Chris is back. There we go. I was having a bit of a stroke there, but I'm fine. I might be the first to go. Never mind.
God. No, you'll be the first to go from natural causes. I'll just get killed by somebody.
Oh, you just pissed off you pissed off your family the wrong way, and then they kill you.
Lem will survive, because somehow he does.
Lem always somehow survives.
Even if we drop the bombs, the Lems will still roll.
Lem's just a cockroach?
Yeah.
No, I'm just a ball rolling around.
Oh. Are you supported by Twitch?
No, but I have a catchy theme song.
Oh.
That reminds me, we have to play Nier. We all should play or at least watch a full playthrough of Nier.
I'm watching a playthrough right now.
Oh, who are you watching? Tim?
No, he's watching Liam.
Oh,
Liam shaved his majestic beard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's clean.
Oh. Has anybody here, like, how is Liam's channel doing anyway? I haven't actually seen much of it.
It's doing actually really well.
A lot of people like Liam.
Yeah, I guess I can imagine that.
He's a successful streamer. His VODs have a lot of views.
I always felt like Liam brought a questionable flavor in a lot of people's views to the best friends. I liked him, like...
He was a good counterweight.
Yeah. There are times that counterweight tilted too hard, but he was definitely good in very specific situations for a lot of great things.
Anyway, Twitch and Blizzard form a 2-year streaming deal for esports. There.
Esports. Esports.
We're sports now.
All Overwatch and Hearthstone.
Look now. You can now just sit down and you can just play video games all day you want, and if you're really good at it, you get paid.
Here's a question. Does anybody here watch, like, Overwatch tournament streams or shit like that?
No.
I've watched Hearthstone tournaments for the lulz.
I should watch
and waiting for
Overwatch streams to learn how to get good at the game. But then I'm a very lazy human being, so that's hard.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's always had kind of detachment when it comes to, like, 90% of esports. So even if I can learn a thing, I just kind of get bored watching it.
I don't want to watch the game when I can play it.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Or I don't want to watch the game when the people who are playing the game just aren't that interesting to watch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is why I kind of like fighting games, because people are just idiots and assholes all the time, so it's just more fun to watch.
Especially when they have really good wrestling entrances.
Yeah. Oh,
that was great. I remember that. That was pretty good.
This was a good
Did you see Smugs?
Yeah, that was fucking
give me a
writing
second.
on the back of Kenny
So
Omega.
Smugs is he's sitting on the shoulders of Kenny Omega and Jabali. It's like a king. So as like regal music is going over, he's like has a crown on his head, sitting on his throne of chunky dudes, as like he's dabbing his way onto the stage.
Oh god,
it's pretty fucking good.
This is the standard that we live by.
This is why, I mean, the FGC, they don't want to be
Snake Eyes.
They want sports money.
Snake Eyes V-skilled his way to the stage, being followed by 2 Red Bull girls.
That's you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, that's way better than I thought it would be. When you said V-skill, I'm like, is he just flying forward? Is he like just crouch walking forward and then he flexes when he hits the stage?
He's flex walking.
He's flexing walking, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. When you said V-skill, I thought V-trigger for a second. I'm like, is he just spinning himself onto the stage?
Yeah. Wait,
I said V-skill.
I heard V-trigger for a second. That's why.
Larrying his way up to the stage, like just spinning forward and flying.
Oh, we're getting distracted here though. We should. I wanted to keep going with the Blizzard thing because Lem mentioned something really interesting earlier this week, and I found the story on it. So Blizzard is changing the loot systems in Overwatch and Hearthstone. They're not going to be garbage anymore. Yeah. For Overwatch, you have a way lower chance of getting dupes now, which is thank God. Because I've played Overwatch, and I'm like level 214. I don't play it as much as I want to, but I've gotten a lot of dupe boxes, and that really pisses me off.
I don't mess with loot boxes.
I mean, playing the game normally even gives you dupe boxes, Lem, so it's really bad.
I don't mess with that stuff.
The blessing of Overwatch is that it is such a fun game because the unlock system in that game is kind of trash.
It's very trash. It's actually one of the worst unlock systems I've had to deal with. I mean, it's not as bad as TF2, but it's still pretty bad.
I was about to say TF2 is a lot worse.
TF2 is way worse because it's locked behind achievements. There are items locked behind achievements in that game.
Also, you have to get keys to get a chance to get a loot box.
I fucking forgot about
keys are bad. But that's how that's how they make a free to play game like usable in that type of system in general.
That reminds me of like Jim Sterling, how he loses his shit at like any microtransactions in a paid game.
Oh, I mean,
and his whole
when TF2 went free to play, that's why they added that stuff in, because it used to just be pay and then you unlock it by your own skill. Now it's different.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the Hearthstone one is the one that Len mentioned to me, which is where I kind of went to look for this article. Chris, you might be interested in this because you were talking about whether I should get in or not. Now players are guaranteed to receive a legendary card in the first 10 packs of
new
set, basically.
So I should get in
and
now.
And you will never get repeat legendaries
until you finish the set.
You will never get more than.
They added a thing. They said for the repeat legendaries thing, you don't get any repeat legendaries until you collect all the legendaries of that set.
Oh, okay.
So you get one legendary of every legendary, and then once you finish the set, then you can just get any legendary that they have. Which is pretty good, actually, if you think about it, because that means you'll get through the garbage sooner than you think. Also, they're gonna.
So now
in Hearthstone, they're doing the same thing. You are gonna get less chances for duplicates in your packs and stuff like that, which is really nice. They should have been doing that sooner than this late. But hey, at least they're doing something about it.
Yeah, I mean, the miracles of making a good game just means you can get away with so much bullshit.
Until enough people start yelling at you.
Yeah, but if your game's really good, you can drag that shit out for a while. I mean, it's kind of why, like, with Street Fighter V's whole system of you can play the game and unlock the characters, I like that system a lot in concept. KI's is better, but man, if this thing was better when it launched, I feel like people would be looking at it in a much more positive way.
I don't know. For KI, I just play Omen and never look back.
But Omen you have to unlock.
Huh?
You have to unlock Omen.
I already did. I just saved it. No, I got he was free for a week, and then I was like, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
I think KI was also like I think the entire complete season of the game was free a couple months ago.
It was.
Yeah. KI's good. Nobody plays it, but it's good.
Good game. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We'll play it still.
Oh yeah, I mean people play.
It's just that the fan base is split between Windows 10 and Xbox One.
Oh, but it's coming to Steam now, so you have a third SKU.
Watch
That
it
will
still have
honestly,
you probably still will have to interact with
Windows.
Windows
That would
still.
be pretty bad.
yeah.
If that happens.
That actually reminds me of another story of how wait, John, did you pull anything up about Sony's comments when it comes to crossplay between different platforms?
Actually, no, I haven't.
So, well, I can't pull it up because everything I own is a piece of shit. But basically, I believe it was last week. Last week or was earlier this week. Somebody asked, yeah, somebody asked Sony about crossplay in regards to Minecraft because Microsoft is allowing Minecraft to be on a Nintendo Switch as well as Xbox and Windows 10 and the PS4. But there's crossplay between the Xbox Switch version and the Windows 10 version, but not with the PS4. And Sony's general response to people questioning them on why they don't want to work with Microsoft when it comes to not backwards compatibility,
Crossplay?
crossplay, was that they were basically afraid of the dirty Microsoft peasants putting their hands on our infrastructure and our like not infrastructure, our community isn't the right word. Our environment basically. It's like we curated a kind of perception and environment. I kind of gotta find a better way
Oh
to phrase
no,
it.
the Minecraft
But
nerds are not allowed to be with the other Minecraft nerds because they'll be even more nerdier.
they don't want the Xbox attacking our precious like Sony.
You mean like that
Yeah.
YouTube video of those things where Xbox and Sony are just two ships and they're just swimming in the ocean fighting each other?
Yeah, that's basically it.
That's awesome.
Like, and you can already imagine what the reaction was. You could already fucking imagine what people started saying.
People are.
Because it is a. Yeah, but I mean, it is an incredibly bullshit way to get around the fact that you're the one winning this console generation. Therefore, you do not want to interact with the immediate competition because of the fear that you'll give them
Something.
customers, basically. Yeah, and I mean, there's a debate to be had about that. I think there's also a better argument about how the infrastructure would work in regards to two separate consoles. Like, what would be the interface with like friends that are things of that nature? That's also interesting. But people have been pushing for crossplay for a while, and Sony this time around just seems to be like, nah, this ain't gonna let me get this time. Oh, and I guess that all relates to Minecraft on the Switch because Minecraft on the Switch is you have to sign in with an Xbox account apparently.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Lem's like, that's
So
stupid.
even
Lem's like, that's fucking stupid. Using your Microsoft account to go on the Switch.
God. Yeah, so shit is weird.
I'd rather use Skype again.
Oh.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No,
Hey, do you want something weird? Actually, not really weird at all. Actually, what am I talking about? Resident Evil 2 remake will not feature Claire Redfield or Leon Kennedy's voice actors.
That's not weird. That's just sad.
That's just
really
Capcom recap.
Wait, as in the people, like even the people that they're using for the movies, the 3D CGI
Matthew
movies.
Mercer, voice of Leon, and what's her name? I can't remember Claire Redfield's name for some reason.
Yeah. I actually forgot myself.
I can never remember Claire's. But yeah, those.
Hold on.
Oh, Allison Court. There we go. Found it. Allison Court and Matthew Mercer will not be voicing Leon and Claire, respectively, because Capcom has decided we are going to use non-union workers to voice the characters instead.
Well, good luck with that.
Yep, that's gonna backfire.
Anybody hear that? That is gonna backfire. Sorry for podcast listeners, all four. Did anybody hear that in my background? Just
for like a second. It was just for a second. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as before what happened to me. So.
I'll be back.
All right, it's fine.
So yeah.
Oh, wait.
Voice acting.
Yeah. The actor they don't want the voice actor guild to ruin our game because we have to pay them real money. I mean, it's not new. Capcom does try to recast English VAs. It's not. So, I'm not kind of surprised that happened, but at the same time, it's kind of shitty because I'd kind of rather have the original voice actors.
I don't really know too much about voice actors, unfortunately. Because I'm really bad with like faces and names.
Matthew Mercer is the guy who did Leon from RE4.
Okay.
He's also McCree and Ryuji. I mean, Yusuke.
Okay.
So that guy, he would have been great, but they're like, no. And I don't know what Allison
Well, I guess
did.
they went out for bingo.
So that's...
They went out for bingo.
Yeah, I guess. Kind of sucks.
Oh, well.
Oh,
I can't read
the backlash is going to get to them, I know that.
I don't really have that much of a stake on the RE2 remake, so...
I know Kevin's going to be... Kevin's going to be mad. That's going to be pretty funny.
I think we have like 2 more stories left?
Actually, we're on our final story.
Yeah.
This is the one Chris really wanted to talk about, but Chris is gone now, so sucks for him.
We get to downplay it, so what is it?
Okay, so, Summer Lesson now has a porn parody.
You mean Summer Lesson?
Summer Lesson has a porn parody, we got it.
Yeah, you mean Summer Lesson?
No, I mean, the actual porn parody is being made right now with the creepy old man that we always know who's going to be in those porn parodies, just like Yu Narukami was.
This isn't new. I don't know. This isn't new.
Rude in this conversation.
We're talking about the porn.
No, we just finished the story.
What about the porn?
We're talking about porn.
Oh, sick. What's going on?
We're talking about the super porn.
Wait. Which one? Because there's a lot.
Harada made that one.
Oh, okay. We're talking about the beautiful, sexy, fucking. I forgot the name of his game now. Shit. Okay.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Dang it.
Fuck, Summer Lessons. That was it.
Yeah.
Summer.
So we're talking about
creep.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Len that Summer Lesson's getting a. Yeah.
It's getting a porn parody.
And the Earth is round. Like, okay.
We're doing it again. We got it.
I mean, your reaction isn't actually. You know what? Nothing about this story is surprising in the least.
Oh, it's called. Wait. It's called Private Lesson. There we go. It's also a VR game, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
Wait, what? Really?
It's a
Wait, really?
Private Lesson is an adults-only VR experience starring Reina Ayo, who features 16 minutes of dramatic parts and a hearty 30 minutes of the good old good.
I love how you just can't even get through the name of the fucking...
The good old good, though. Sometimes you just gotta give them a little bit of the good old good. You gotta stop. You gotta be like, look, this is porn. We gotta do it. And then she's like, no, you're like 50 years old. I'm like, too bad. I'm the porn star.
Oh, jeez. Oh, did you...
Now the phrase party like porn stars actually matters.
Oh, man. Okay, when you said old porn stars, and my first thought was Japanese.
Yes.
I took a... Okay, listen. I found that Persona porn parody.
Oh, you actually saw it, didn't you? No.
I took a bet with somebody. Holy shit.
You made a mistake.
Oh.
You made a mistake.
You gotta watch it in that 240p.
Yo, how was Rise's ass?
Oh, God.
Yo, Granny Rise? It
was like butter. Like,
it didn't look good, right? But he gave them the good old good though.
Reach out to the truth. Oh no, it's wrinkled.
Oh.
The truth is really wrinkled and unappealing.
It's fine. As long as you give them the good old good, that's all that he wanted. I really like that word now. Right. I really like that word.
Yeah, it does kind of work, because it says enough while saying nothing, which is perfect for this conversation.
Yeah, well, instead of crushing Persona cards, it's grapes.
Okay, let's move on. Fuck.
No. But that's the inevitable point of the private lessons, though.
No, I mean we could talk about.
We're here though. We're finally here. We finally hit the first step for VR pornography, like the really really interesting Japanese one.
We haven't taken the first step. We don't have a VR system.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Wasn't there gonna be like a VR porn convention in Japan, but it got canceled because there were too many people trying to get in or some shit like
Yeah,
that? It was
Japan's
something
really
weird.
repressed.
Yeah.
The Japanese culture is very repressed, man. It's kind of amazing.
Hmm.
Like their birth rate, the amount of old people are like completely outpacing the birth rates.
Yeah, because no one wants to do
Man.
the good old good.
It's like my body pillows just give me all the love I need. I don't need a real dirty,
It has
gritty
even the
woman.
hole for my penis. That's not, sir. You ripped that
Yeah,
hole
it's just
yourself.
like a real woman. It has a hole and everything.
Sir, you ripped that hole
Fuck.
yourself. But I give her the good old good. I really love that line.
God,
I really love that line. I can't help it.
I gave
I gave her the good old
Oh. good old good.
Oh, I think I found a podcast title. Lem's like your humor is
fucking
super
Goblin
low
was trying to
tier.
get me
You
to
need
go
to
good.
step up your game. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm at my safe zone.
No, I'm actually just like almost falling asleep.
Lem's dying. Oh crap.
Lem, what time do you usually get sleep anyway? Because you've been dying like well, I guess you only did 2 podcasts, but you've been dying like every week out of the 2 weeks you've done this.
2 out of
11, but like I wake up early nowadays, so I'm like
2 out of 2 podcasts has Lem have been known to be seen dying. Which podcast will it be when Lem does die? That's the new counter.
I've lasted longer. I wasn't dying halfway through.
Oh.
How early is early for you anyway?
6?
5.
Okay, 5.
The morning is giving Lem the
I guess
good
yeah.
old good. It's like, wake up, Lem.
More like I gotta do my morning jog again because I haven't done it for a month, and oh my legs.
Oh.
Remember, when working out, you don't have to kill yourself. You just got to be consistent. That's all you need to do.
As in, I'll do the jog. Oh wait, what's this sharp white pain in my ankle?
You maybe should take a break.
It's okay. Could be worse.
Like, I will say, Lem, like if you do just exercises every day, but little ones, you can do the same work as if you were like.
The thing is, like, I don't go on like a track. I have like a route that I follow. So it's like, how long is this route? 2.5 miles.
Oh boy.
Oh, geez.
I think a little bit more, probably like 2.75 miles, and I get it done within 40 minutes if I don't stop.
I just realized we just stopped talking about video games entirely.
No.
It just turned into a good old good and fucking track.
Oh, the good old. I really like that word now. The good old good. Oh boy. This is regretting.
I'm trying to get this body open.
This is super regretful. I really. I don't know why. I really like it. Peter, give Black Cat the good old good.
Where are we going with
I
this?
don't know.
Oh god.
Anyway, we're out of articles, so this is really awkward.
Oh.
I think I might.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on to emails.
Oh.
Spam.
Let's see. What do I got? I got there's actually nothing. I didn't even get one for my job. Damn. Still got another week. I'm just gonna.
So John,
I'm cutting the podcast right now. I'm cutting the.
Wait, John.
What?
John. I have this new place I started working for. It's called TaskRabbit. You want to sign
Do
up?
I have to fight with? Do I have to talk with goblins and trolls?
Oh, the goblin's the interviewer.
Oh no!
You have to get past it.
But I don't have enough red mana.
John, it might work out for you. You might not have a shitty deal.
I don't have enough red mana to summon this goblin away.
And I'm not gonna fucking help you either. You're not gonna get me in this dungeon crawl.
Technically, John, since you said earlier, 1 mana 2/1 with haste, there are no goblins with those stats.
No, there is. It's just that it's that one that says it can only attack when there's an ally. If it has another ally on the field.
1 with haste.
Yeah.
No, there isn't.
I could have sworn there was. Or was it what?
I'm looking at the
How
gallery.
about
There
we
are
cut
no
the podcast
1 mana
now
2/1s with haste.
Okay, how about we cut the podcast now? That'll be the hanging fruit for the audience for next week. Is there a 2-1 whatever the fuck with whatever I don't even know.
There's no 1-mana 2/1 haste goblins. The closest thing is Goblin Gang, which is a 1-mana 2/2 with haste.
Oh, that's way better, actually. Fuck. I thought of a good card.
Damn it, okay. And just like that, we lost our entire audience.
Oh.
They wanted to know the answer.
Oh.
All they wanted to know was the answer.
Yeah, when it comes out, so it's fine.
Oh yeah,
9 people.
Be...
Like the 9 people who watch.
Oh,
boy.
So,
I feel like we're forgetting something, but you know what? It's fine. We'll just give it a good old good when we get back to it.
Oh, fuck.
I had to bring it back.
And I'm a young fellow. Hey, hello.
Check it. One day I went to Lidl. I went to shoplift in Lidl. Then I got caught in Lidl. Now I don't go back to Lidl. One day I went to Asda. I went to shoplift in Asda. Then I got caught in Asda. Now I don't go back to Asda. One day I went to Lidl. I was really, really hungry. I went to shoplift in Lidl because I had no money. I looked around. I no one was looking. So I put some clothes in my pocket and I walked towards the door. As I was walking on the shop floor, I saw the security guard. He was Nigerian, big black hench and raw. So I put my hands in my pocket and I walked towards the door. The security guard said, One day I went to Lidl. One day I went to Lidl. One day I went to Lidl. Now I don't go back to Lidl. One day I went to Lidl. I went to shoplift in Lidl. Then I got caught in Lidl. Now I don't go back to Lidl. One day I went to Asda. I went to shoplift in Asda. Then I got caught in Asda. Now I don't go back to Asda. One day I went to Asda. My breath was really, really smelly. I went to shoplift in Asda because EMA didn't pay me. I put some chicken in my pocket and I tried to walk out of the door. The security guard said, "Can I see what's in your pocket, eh?" So I emptied out my pocket on the shop floor. The security guard said, "I might. Why did you take this for?" So he took me up to his office and made me sign a contract. He even took a photo and told me never come back. One day I went to Lidl. One day I went to Lidl. One day I went to Lidl. Now I don't go back to Lidl. One day I went to Lidl. I went to shoplift in Lidl. Then I got caught in Lidl. Now I don't go back to Lidl. One day I went to Asda. I went to shoplift in Asda. Then I got caught in Asda. Now I don't go back to Asda. One day I came to England without a blue passport. I got past immigration without getting caught. Now I'm in England. I must go secondary school. I am 19, but my father said I am 14. So I'm in year 9 and I am doing my stats. I love to eat chicken and chips and let us go on MSN. One day I was in the back, but a man came to my door. He said, "Oh, look, father, I just said we are immigration." One day I went to Lidl. One day I went to Lidl. One day I went to Lidl. Now I don't go back to Lidl.